you a chance at some
Alright, guys.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, guys.
Smith, and folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Memphis Grizzlies at their home, FedEx Forum. Well, for the Grizzlies, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen to everybody else, especially the so-called experts, they think it's over. But they're not out of it yet, Ernie. Yes, they're up against the ropes, but it's only one thing to do, Kenny. Come out swinging, knockout blow. Tonight is the game they got to win.
Alright, guys.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got San Antonio and Memphis. As you look at Memphis, they need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to none and expect to come back and win the series.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Anderson with the ball. Carter outside. From deep three-point range. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Farmar kicks to Randall. Out to Carter. The 3 from Barnes. Back to Carter. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Farmar. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Farmar's got 6 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Parker outside. Now the pass to Duncan. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Randolph can't hit. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Leonard on the wing. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Parker's shot is off.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Anderson can't get it to go. Parker dishes to Leonard. Aldridge, no one around him. Sinks the triple. He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. His leads have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. From deep three-point range. Feeds it to Barnes. And another miss by Memphis.
Jeez. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Farmer. Three-pointer. Here's Randolph. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And stolen by Farmer. Carter left side. Good. And Farmer gets the assist. And that's 6 points for Vince Carter. Spurs trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And he converts the layup.
Oh, that is just defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Farmer, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Green gets
Oh, look at that. All right, guys.
He's not going to miss that open of a look.
A 3 from Anderson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. With a 2-0 lead in this series, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said it's a terrific position they've put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And the Grizzlies with some changes.
Right.
And Stevenson's checked in for Anderson. And Allen subbed in for Vince Carter. The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Leonard with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Leonard attacking. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Allen passes to Barnes. From deep. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Old school basketball here. Hard-nosed, fundamental, just solid old school performance right there.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mills is checked in, and he gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. And so, this has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Now, here's Stevenson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
All right.
Pass to Mills. They get a hand on it. Stevenson drives in, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Farmar. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
All right. We're winning. By 1 point, guys.
Memphis out in front. Up by one.
Let's see what happens.
Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching 2K Sports. And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he thought Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate. And Tony is very often not even in the conversation when people talk about top 10 guards and that sort of thing, which has always amazed me. All you hear is all the other names of whoever the new young guard is. And there's a lot of great ones. But to leave his name out seems ridiculous to me.
Not breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love
All right.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you probably not.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
You've got Lance Stevenson. Tony Allen is out there with Farmar. And it's Zach Randolph. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Farmar, no good. San Antonio leading. Martin kicks to Anderson. The layup missed.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's stolen by West. Anderson against Allen. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Mills. Anderson's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Farmar dishes to Stevenson. The 19-footer is up.
Hope you guys can watch
intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And stolen by Farmo. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Farmo's got 12 points in the game.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
It's Anderson with the drive, and he gets it to go. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Randolph can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Anderson with the ball. Now Green defending. Knocked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh.
Nobody near Allen. The Grizzlies with another miss. Stevenson with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Stevenson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
All right, guys, let's get back. Hey, sorry guys.
Quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the paint, Allen.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
That was a nice replay. Brought you
If you guys like that one.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just adds more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of the run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Zach Randall. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Anderson. Now, here's Mills. Not as good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ginobili.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Farmar, no good.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will return possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Martin. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. Ginobili draws the double. Anderson against Duncan. And here's Leonard from three. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Duncan. Here's Ginobili. And the layup falls. Ginobili's got his second bucket tonight.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Stevenson can't hit.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Nobody near Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. The feed to Farmer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by...
All right, yeah, let's go, guys. Yeah.
John Stockton per game averaged double-digit times. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
Oh, God.
Hey, guys, you know, you looked up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's playing tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
No good. That would have tied it. The Grizzlies are gone. 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Allen. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. Farmar's got his 4th assist in this one. Parker outside to the inside. Duncan and the powerful one-handed slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
It's Allen with the drive. Releases. That's a 2 from Barnes, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's in or no?
To make sure they get the call.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean,
all right, yes.
Don't miss any calls, and really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tim, in looking at that first half, what sort of adjustments are necessary as you guys prepare to take the floor after the break?
Just refocus of energy at halftime, come out a little more focused and understanding what we got to do.
Tim, we appreciate the time as always. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. And guys, for the Grizzlies, they're facing a second half that will either put them on the brink of elimination or breathe new life into this series. One thing's for sure, they can't let this game get away and expect to have a decent chance to rebound from a 3-0 deficit. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, give them credit for getting out on that fast break. They made a concerted effort to run every time. Not once, not twice, every time, and it paid off in points. I also thought it wore down the defense.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
All right, guys, we're going to start the second half.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup.
Looking at the game for Farmar, 12 points and 1 rebound. Some effective offense making passes, and he's also been hitting from...
Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw.
Spurs trail by 6. Parker outside. A rebound by Carter.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him. Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Took him no time at all on that one. Green's got 8 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And here's Barnes for 3. There's the bucket. Good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And it's Green missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's Farmar. That time on the assist by Barnes.
All right, yeah, look at this, guys.
Spurs trail by
This
8.
is amazing.
Parker drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Parker's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
I think you just see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can
Look at that.
I think he's got to try to take advantage of that. Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Not loose.
What team do you guys think will win?
Oh, here we go. Farmer's got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Barnes.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Farmar kicks to Anderson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 11. On up the court. Anderson with the block. They recover it. Duncan goes in. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And Stevenson's checked in for Anderson. San Antonio also making a switch. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The drive by Green. Here's West. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Stevenson passes to Randall. And another miss by Memphis. Spurs trail by 9. Now here's Mills. San Antonio again missing. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
West against Randall. Here's Mills. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And that one's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Here's Anderson. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Mills. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Mills has got 4 points this quarter. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
All right, yeah, we're good. We're doing so good, guys.
Lays it in without an inch of room around.
Nice throw. He was so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And the wide open shot from Green. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And it's Stevenson missing. Spurs trail by 7. Green dishes to Martin. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. From 17 feet out, the Spurs rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Stevenson missing. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from outside the arc tonight. And Mills kicks to Green. He feeds it to Mills. Off the left rim and out.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's Farmar. That time on the assist by Carter. Farmar's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. They kick it out to Green. San Antonio again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Farmar. Rebound San Antonio. Martin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's West. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Carter. He got it. That is one fantastic buzzer.
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That is what you call much in the clutch.
Yeah, guys.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. The Grizzlies shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Carter is out there with Tony Allen. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Green. And it's Anderson in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Parker. Green with the rebound. Memphis leading by 13. It's Allen with the drive. A 3 from Anderson. Kicks it out to Allen. Carter with the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Ginobili. Oh, good with the triple. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside Leonard. It's Aldridge penetrating. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup. He saw that one was going long, and he tracked it down.
Teardrop shot. Green with the block. Kicks to Barnes. Uncovered. And again, Memphis no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Aldridge with a screen on Carter. There's Parker with the three. Can't hit. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That's
all right, guys.
They've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in the corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Dishes to Aldridge. All alone. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh!
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Yeah, look at that.
Parker with
Sorry, guys. That was scratchy throat. Sorry. Excuse my voice.
Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Alright, if you guys think the Grizzlies are going to win, put it down in the comments below. If not, then put the San Antonio Spurs, please. Thank you. Vince Carter's about. Sorry guys, my chair's so squeaky.
Over in the corner, Allen.
Look at that.
That's good.
Oh.
And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, look at that, guys.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Spurs trail by 14. Parker with a clean look. Off target with his three.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Allen, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off of the
Look at that.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Randolph comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Farmo in for Tony Allen. Spurs also with the sub. Green's checked in, and out of bounds is San Antonio gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far.
All right. Let's see what you guys think about this game.
Here's Parker. A minute 50 left in the game. There's the dish to Aldridge. Barnes passes to Anderson. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Green, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
Part of the reason that they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, when you have the opportunity to get the ball inside and score close to the rim, that's what you got to take advantage of.
And the pace of passing has opened things up for them.
The crowd's getting wild, huh?
Straight points off assists. That's very
Oh my
impressive.
gosh.
It also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Spurs trail by 14. Parker outside. Right side, Leonard. Tries from the block. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And it's 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Grizzlies.
You're right there, Steve. One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, like their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
A fantastic show.
Look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh, 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 oh.
Efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now here's Parker. Tight defense on him.
Oh.
Drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
That's a 2 from Barnes, and it's Memphis with another.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Offline with his 3. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out, and that one's good.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Yes, we won, guys.
Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game, but with
Yeah, look at this, guys. Yeah, good job, guys. That's it. That's it. That's the game right there. Barnes is the player of the game. I know that. Let's hope it is.
And the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game
All
show.
right, look at that. That was good.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
Let's see who it
He
is.
notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered.
Oh, Farmer, look at that. That was Barnes, but Farmer.
He delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
Look at these highlights.
Well, the players are where
Boom.
you're really tested.
Oh,
His performance
oh,
tonight was an
look at
example
that.
of the kinds
Oh.
of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, right?
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
Yeah. That was good. That was great. Yeah. Alright. Thanks you guys for watching. Hope you guys can join me next time. See you later.